to Soul Nights with Sarai. I'm your host Sarai, and in these segments I'm here to share awesome songs from various Korean artists who I feel could use more love and recognition. In this two-part episode, I will be talking about some of my favorite SHINee songs. For those of you who don't know, SHINee is a group signed under SM Entertainment and debuted on May 25th, 2008. Over the years, they've become one of K-pop's most loved groups. Most of the boys are currently serving in the army but shall return later this year, so what better way to start off the new year than with looking back on some of my favorite songs that they released so far. Okay, so in part 1, I will be talking about the songs that they've released from their debut all the way to 2013, and in part 2, I will be talking about the songs from 2014 all the way up to current. And now in these videos, I'm only going to be talking about the Korean releases because this is a K-pop channel. But if you guys do want me to talk about my favorite Japanese releases from SHINee, we can definitely do that at a later time. I have no problem with that. But let's get into the first part of the video. Okay, so May 25th. 2008 is when our beautiful and wonderful and amazingly talented boys, SHINee, debuted. And they have literally been consistently just rolling out the hits here. I'm not going to really be talking about any of the title tracks. I'm going to be talking more about the B-sides that are on the albums. Because I feel like with the title tracks, anybody can just, look those up. But if you really want to get into the tea of what SHINee is really about, then these two videos are these are it for you. So hopefully I'll be converting some people into some chowls such as myself. And so let's get right down to this list here. I have a list, so if I'm looking down, that means I'm looking down at the list because there's so many songs that they have, and I have lots of favorites. So we're just gonna dive right into 2008. We have Real, Love's Way, Romantic, Best Place, and In My Room, the Unplugged remix. Now these songs are coming off of their debut mini album, Replay, and their first full-length album, SHINee World. And these songs that I picked right here are some absolute bangers. I feel like these two albums were a really great way to debut with. I mean, there's a reason why in 2008 they literally snatched up all of the Rookie Awards, and these two albums were a very great start to that. Real, I don't know if anybody's familiar. It kind of sounds like a TV show theme, but in a good way. It's a pretty catchy tune. It's kind of upbeat, fast paced. SHINee's known for being a contemporary R&B group. They do dabble in a whole bunch of different styles, but that's kind of what they debuted with, is that contemporary feel. And then the next song, Love's Way, it actually samples an older 80s song. I cannot remember the name of it right now, but it's kind of like that feel that they're going for, the contemporary R&B. It's very chill and laid back and very smooth, and their vocals, even back when they were young, were so tight and so good, and I really enjoyed it. Romantic, honestly, is one of my favorite SHINee songs ever. It's so beautiful and so touching. I really do love the lyrics, so if you happen to listen to the song, make sure you also look up the lyrics. They're very beautiful. It's very amazing. And when they sing it live, it's absolutely amazing. And then we have Best Place. Best Place is another very chill, laid back song. This is just something that you can listen to while you're cleaning the house, and you're just getting your little groove on, having a good time. And In My Room, the Unplugged remix, is pretty much just an acoustic version of In My Room. And honestly, I prefer this version than to the just the regular version of In My Room, because it's, you know, stripped down. You can kind of get, you know, more of the raw emotion and feeling in some of the songs, and it's absolutely great. Like it definitely is a song that will get you in your feelings, and you'll just be feeling all some type of way, and you're just like, oh man, like, yo, this is, it really is some deep stuff going on, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna play a little clip of Romantic for you, just to give you guys, you know, a little feel of that era that was going on there. That's a bop. That is a whole bop. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Like SHINee, they really out here doing great work. They really are. I'm so proud of my babies. Anyway, we're gonna move on to 2009. In 2009, they released 2 more mini albums, which was the Romeo and Juliet, and then they released You, aka The Year of Us, 2009. And off of those albums, my favorites were Senorita, Please Don't Go, You, Year of Us, and JoJo. Now, for Senorita, this was like the era when they starting to like, yeah, we're still contemporary R&B, but we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna throw a little more, a bit of different types of elements in there. We're gonna give you some flavor. And with Senorita, I was just like, okay, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to this girl in Spanish. That was giving a little flair. I'm like, okay, yes, I'm here for this. It's a great, catchy, uptune beat. It's one of the songs that SHINee opens up with during their first concert on their concert DVD, and the live version, you know, took it to a whole nother level. So you guys should definitely check that out, because it's a very fun, catchy, upbeat song. Great music. It's dope. It's dope. And then another song off of the Romeo and Juliet album is Please Don't Go, which is a duet between Jonghyun and Onu. And man, like, this was like one of the songs that showcased why they were known as being really great vocalists. It's kind of like a stripped down acoustic, you know, very not too many instruments going on, so you can really hear the vocals. They sounded so amazing. Like, yo, like Jonghyun has a very distinct vocal tone, and it matches very beautifully with Onu's soft but still powerful voice. Oh man, it's this song, it actually kind of melts you like butter. You're just like, yo, whoever they are singing about, I hope they don't go. I hope they stay and y'all work it out and make things happy. I don't know what y'all do, but it's a really beautiful song, and it's absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorites. And now we're going to the other 2 songs off of the last mini album of that year, which was Year of Us 2009. We have You. When I first heard this song, it kind of reminded me a lot of like the songs that Prince had came out with in the 80s. And I almost thought it was like a sample of a Prince song when I first heard it. And I was just like, huh, how'd they do that? But yeah, it's also very R&B-ish, kind of smooth. They really do pull off the R&B genre very well, and every time. They kill it, they kill it. It's beautiful, it's amazing. Absolutely love it. And then the next song from the album that's one of my favorites is JoJo. JoJo is a song that they promoted a little bit right after Ring Ding Dong came out. It's a very fun, upbeat song. They just singing about this girl named JoJo. I'm just like, all the names for this girl? Why JoJo? But yeah, it's the live versions of that are very cute too. This album, like those two songs that I just mentioned, JoJo and YOU, they definitely have like kind of like an 80s feel to it, with like the drums and the snare and the piano and how they're used. So I thought it was like a really cool element that they brought to that album. And I will be playing a little bit of JoJo for you, for the people who do not know. Next, we are going to be talking about the year 2010. Oh man, this is when they dropped the album Lucifer, and this album was hot. Oh my gosh, Lucifer was one of the first K-pop albums that I ever bought, and I was literally obsessed with this album. Like, it was like, cause I got into K-pop in 2009. So this was like my first full year into like following all the craziness that K-pop has. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy this album, and I did, and I have absolutely no regrets. My favorites from this album are Up and Down, Quasimodo, Your Name, Ready or Not, and Love Still Goes On. Now, with Up and Down, it's the first track that opens up the album, and literally Up and Down is a perfect way to describe this song, because it's literally a roller coaster. It's very upbeat, fun, catchy. Oh my gosh, this is such a very dope song to listen to. Ah, man. And then the next one that I have is Quasimodo. It's one of their ballads, and it's another beautiful song that showcases their vocals. They kill it absolutely every time I hear this song live. Very beautiful, a little haunting. And this was also one of the first songs that Junghyun had started writing for the group. So I thought that was really dope. You know, because not only do the idols get to, you know, sing the songs, but they also get to have, you know, a little say in what they're singing by composing and writing the lyrics. You guys should definitely check that out. And then Your Name, another beautiful R&B song. Oh my god. When they come out with the La La La's, I'm just like, yo, what is this 90s boy band realness y'all trying to give me? Because Your Name literally has me like some type of way. I also believe this is a song that Onu wrote. I'm pretty sure that it is. And I'm just like, I love seeing, you know, them using their talents to be more involved with their music. Like, I'm really excited hearing that they're taking more initiative into the music that they put out. Oh man, it's such a really beautiful song. You should also check out the live for that. You know, it's actually just like go on YouTube and like look at all of the live versions of these songs if you can. That'd be really dope, because listening to it on the album is one thing, but seeing it and hearing it live is a totally different experience. So you guys should definitely do that. And then the next song, Ready or Not. Oh my god, I wasn't ready for this song. I honestly wasn't. It's very crazy. Are you ready or not? You ready or not? Girl. With the Lucifer album, they kind of got more into the electronic sound, and I feel like this was a very good representation of that. Very, it's very fun, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed the song also. And then the song that closes out the album, which is Love Still Goes On, which is like a continuation of the song Love Should Go On from their first album. And I'm thinking, oh, that's cute. They're, kind of bringing it back to when they first debuted, and now they're, moving on forward to that. I thought that was actually pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to be playing a little bit of that song for you. Definitely really cool. Love that song. Alright, so now we are going to be getting into 2012 to 2013. And these years were definitely the most active for SHINee. In 2012, they released the mini album Sherlock, Clue, plus Note. And then in 2013, they had the whole Misconceptions era. And man, also they had the Everybody era, and they were very busy in 2012 and 2013. They were like, we are here to give you music, and I absolutely loved it. So off of the 2012 Sherlock mini album, aside from the title track, my favorite song was Stranger, the Korean version, because they released a Japanese version, I think, like some months before that. But yeah, it was used for a song for some show over in Japan. I'm not really sure what the show was about, but it is a very cool song. It was definitely something different. It kind of sounded, like a mystery or something going on or whatever, which definitely, played in with the theme of Sherlock, which is what Sherlock did. He solved mysteries and cases and that such. So you guys should definitely check out that song out, both versions. But if you don't really want to listen to the Japanese version, there's a Korean version for you. Alright, and now we're getting into the Misconceptions era, where they literally did like 2 albums and then they threw it all together. They had the Misconceptions of You, and then the Misconceptions of Us, and then the Misconceptions of Me. And I'm just like, there's so many misconceptions of what's going on here. Okay, and so the first song off of the Misconceptions of Me, yes, Misconceptions of Me, were Spoiler, Beautiful, and Runaway. Oh my gosh, these songs are absolutely dope. Spoiler is literally what the song title is. It's a spoiler. There's like every song that was involved with the Misconceptions era was like placed somehow into the spoiler song. So you pretty much have like a good foreshadow of the things that were to come. And honestly, I thought that was a really dope way to introduce this era. Very dope. And then we have the song Beautiful, which I don't know if some people are into like American R&B, but that song was written by Teddy Riley, who is like very huge music producer over here. Like he created the New Jack Swing sound, which is, I know a lot of K-pop artists use that sound. And he's been in like a whole bunch of boy groups and produced for so many artists over here and for K-pop artists. So like this song was an absolute bop, no doubt. Yeah. And then the next song, Runaway, which, you know, still dealing with that electronic sound that they had with Lucifer, but, you know, kind of making it a bit more fun, more playful. And yeah, these are some really dope songs. It's really interesting to see them evolve each album. Like, they'll take, you know, bits and pieces of what they've experimented with and kind of made it their own. And I think that's something that I absolutely love about them. They absolutely do great with that. And so the next songs that are from the Misconceptions of Us album are Orgo, Dangerous, Medusa 2, Excuse Me Miss, Evil, Sleepless Night, and Celine 623. These songs absolutely changed my life off of that album. Like, literally, Orgo is like this really weird, creepy, haunting lullaby. Just, you know, it's hauntingly beautiful in a way. And then Dangerous, once again, I love how they always like to, you know, throw it back to like old school, so it definitely has that type of feel. Excuse Me Miss, honestly one of the best songs that SHINee has ever put out. And if you don't believe me, I need you to go check out the live. Like, pause this video and then check out the live version of it from one of their concert DVDs. It's honestly one of the best lives and like absolutely amazing. Evil, another great song that's live, like on that concert DVD, like they're dancing blindfolded, perfectly in sync. Like, they don't know if they're gonna fall off the stage or not, but they absolutely killed it. Evil is very dark, very gritty, and I love it. And then Sleepless Night, oh man, one of their best ballads. Like, the voices are so pure and soulful, and they have really such great harmonization. Absolutely amazing. I don't know what else to tell you. And then Celine 623, oh my god, such a beautiful song. In fact, so beautiful that I got a tattoo inspired by it on my left ankle. Absolutely gorgeous. Anybody who knows me knows I love the moon, and I love butterflies, and I love the stars, and like, this song nailed it perfectly on the head. Absolutely gorgeous. And then after the Misconceptions era, they decided to release another mini album for everybody. And the songs that I liked off of that album were Queen of New York and 1 Minute Back. Queen of New York definitely sounds like something off of a Broadway show, and I feel like they did a very good job with that, especially coming, since it's called Queen of New York, Broadway's in New York, it definitely has a New York feel to it. Very showy, very flashy, but still very smoothed out on the R&B tip. For anyone who gets that reference, you are amazing. And then 1 Minute Back, definitely something I would have not expected from them, but that's something that they do. They're always doing these experimentations, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely. So yeah, those are my favorite songs from 2008 to 2013 of SHINee. If you would like to learn more about my favorite songs from 2014 till current, I would love for you to check out the second part of the video, which will be coming out shortly after this one. I really hope that you all enjoyed, listening to my suggestions of these SHINee songs. SHINee is one of my bias groups, and I absolutely love them so much. it would be really dope if you guys could, you know, give a listen, because these boys are absolutely amazing. They've been through so much, especially with Jonghyun passing, and it'd be really dope if you can continue to support them, because they literally deserve every single amazing thing to happen to them, and I love them with all my heart. So I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye!